What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys an NFL Week 1 main slate video. I had tweeted earlier I am doing the biggest Guru credit code I have done. I'm doing 30 credits in this video for all of you guys. Just make sure you like this video. Make sure you are subscribed. Super excited to get the NFL season underway. So with that excitement comes a nice 30 credit code. I will give you that code on my website after the first couple of my plays. We have 13 games on this main slate, 8 at the 1 o'clock Eastern window and 5 in the afternoon starting at 4:25 Eastern. If you're new to what I do in my memberships and all that, I do a main slate on Sunday. I do an early only, a 1 p.m. only slate, and an afternoon slate for the 4 o'clock game. So 3 different full roster slates on Sunday, and then 3 single game slates during the week too. Sunday night football, Monday night football, Thursday night football. So all memberships come with 6 different slates per week, just so we can do as much content as possible. In these videos, I do, once a week, all year long. I do a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end, and a defense value play. We have some injury guys up in the air a little bit, but for the most part, we know what's going on. Obviously, will be easier and better getting those injury reports in on Sunday morning. These guys hopefully will help you out on Sunday to kick off our season. We're going to get right into it with the second highest quarterback priced behind Jalen Hurts. I like Lamar Jackson at $100 cheaper. I do think the environment for Jalen Hurts in Foxborough at Gillette is a little bit tougher than the matchup that Lamar Jackson has. Both pretty similar quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball a little bit better than Lamar, but Lamar can run all over the field. The Texans were dead last in rushing defense last year. Obviously, Jackson can throw the ball too. They're pretty big favorites in this game. There should be some points for sure. I just like Jackson a little bit more than Jalen Hurts. Doesn't hurt to pick Hurts, but I'm going to put Jackson in this video to spend up on. If you want to get cheaper for some value, I don't mind Kirk Cousins, especially if you want to spend $9,500 on Justin Jefferson, by far the best receiver to be targeting on Sunday against the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers could end up being the worst team in the NFL this year. Cousins at $7,500, a really nice price on him. He will allow you to stack him up with Justin Jefferson due to the pricing. So definitely don't mind Cousins at $7,500. I will probably get my exposure to him one way or the other. Another cheaper guy you could look at $7,200 is Geno Smith. Let's not sleep on this guy. He had a breakout comeback season last year for the Seahawks. The Rams, another team that could be pretty damn bad this year. Seahawks, I think, are favorited in this game. They're at home. He's a pretty good value at $7,200 as well. But if you are spending up, I'm looking towards Lamar Jackson with a juicy matchup against the Houston Texans. For running back, we're going to look at Jamal Williams. His picture scares the shit out of me. He is quite the character. I don't know if you've seen any interviews with him when he was on the Lions and the Packers, but he's a character. He's funny. He was probably goofing around right before they took this picture, but the main reason why we're looking at him is Alvin Kamara is serving a 3-game suspension to start the year, so Jamal Williams becomes the number 1 guy for the Saints. $6,800 is a great price on him. We saw how much of a red zone weapon he was for the Lions last year. He had a bunch of touchdowns, multiple games with multi-touchdown games. 6 games out of the 17 he had multiple touchdowns. So this guy was an end zone machine. He should get plenty of carries. They do have Taysom Hill to do some red zone stuff too, but I still like Jamal Williams at $6,800 being the main guy. There's no reason why that their game plan wouldn't be to hand the ball off to Jamal Williams in the red zone, granted for what he did last season for the Lions. I like this price at $6,800. he looks like one of the best value running backs on the slate for week 1. Going to my website for those 30 credits, click the shop page or the Add Guru Credits button next to your username. Either way, you can get to the shop page that way. This is where you type in the code. If you don't have an account on my website yet, it takes, just a second to confirm your email. You get $50 in credits when you first sign up as well. No credit card required. Go to the coupon bar. It's always all caps. We're going to do NFL season, plain and simple, no spaces. NFL season, all caps. Apply coupon. It should tell you, I already used the coupon, so it's not going to say that it works, but you should get a green message saying coupon successfully applied. And then after a couple of seconds, it will go into your balance immediately without you having to do anything. Again, just give this video a like, guys. Again, I'm so excited for this NFL season. I do have NFL deals going still, so if you don't want to pay full price for things on Sunday, message me on Twitter. I can get you hooked up for a far better deal with anything that we do. Going to the wide receiver, I'm going with the new number 1 in Chicago, and that's DJ Moore. He's just nicely priced. You're not going to find many cheap priced, number 1 guys in week 1 because there's no injuries to take advantage of. All of these guys are properly priced. DJ Moore, 6,300, not the best matchup against the Packers. They are at home though. I do think they try to get him involved right away. Their new signing in the offseason. He is a very versatile player. Justin Fields, we know he doesn't have the best arm, but with a guy like DJ Moore, he can just create his own stuff after the catch, whether it's, dump passes, short screens, short slants. If he finds open field, he is a big play away from busting open the main slate at 6,300. We know his upside. Now, it is a little sketchy. Maybe for cash games, you could leave him out. I think he's going to be pretty popular at that price. We don't have many low $6,000 guys who are, the number 1 guy on their team, which is why I am recommending him to you in this video. I do think they get him involved early and often on Sunday. And then for tight end, let's go to a guy who had a bit of a breakout year for the Titans. I'm not going to be targeting Titans too often this year, but Chig Okonkwo, he was pretty damn solid for them. He's coming in to this season as their clear-cut number 1 tight end, and they have already said they're going to make him a part of their offense alongside Treylon Burks and DeAndre Hopkins. I do like this Saints and Titans game. I do think there's points scored. 5,100, one of the cheaper tight ends you can get for this spot. If you watched my videos last year, I just always found it so difficult to be spending anywhere over 6,500 on a tight end. Like Mark Andrews at 8K, Hawkinson at 70. It's just too expensive, especially for week 1. We don't have a ton of value out there. We're going to have to go cheap at tight end, and I think Okonkwo is a good option, slated to be a part of this Titans offense and play a bunch of snaps. And then for defense, if you can spend up, I try not to, look too deep into defenses. I don't like to overthink things, but it's hard to look past the Commanders at home against a putrid Cardinals offense with Kyler Murray out. I'm pretty sure right before I did this video, I think Dobbs was named the starter for the Cardinals, which, that bodes well for our Commanders defense pick. Let me just double check that. I think Schefter just tweeted it out. Maybe not, but I can't find it. But I do think it's Dobbs starting for the Cardinals, and no matter who they start, without Kyler Murray, this Cardinals offense is going to be in shambles. Another team that could end up being the worst team in the NFL this season, especially if Kyler Murray never really comes back to 100%. Commanders, it's a low over-under. They're huge, huge favorites. 4,900, you're paying a premium, but if you wanted to go a little cheaper, I think my next best value defense is the Jaguars against the Colts. No Jonathan Taylor. They got a new quarterback. They're going to be, doing some trial and error with that quarterback. I like the Jaguars defense at 4,400. They're favorites on the road in Indy against the Colts. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Again, message me with any questions you have about the NFL season. Use that promo code on my website, 30 big credits there. Give this video a like, and looking forward to having a very successful season. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.